Man, it's hot again. Probably 85 degrees. That'd be what, 33 Celsius. It's humid. It's tough. Man, I want to make it. But I'm getting dizzy and sweating. Down over that way is the old bridge, made out of wood. And these old bridges, they're swaying, they don't look pretty safe, but you have no choice but to cross them. This one's made out of steel. It doesn't sway as much. I feel a lot more safer. Like a lot of water will come through here and wash this area out. This is a nice bridge I have here. If this bridge wasn't here, we probably wouldn't be, this would have been our last stop, or we would have had to go around. Well, we arrived at New Bridge. We were hoping to sleep there last night, but man, I was so white. It would have been nice to be here, taking off fresh, heading up to our next camp. I'm already getting hot, sun's out. Hopefully the clouds will come and block the sun from burning and stuff. I got a long sleeve shirt on because I'm all burnt up and so is my son. A sign says caution up ahead. Landslide. We've seen some down where we came. There was some tricky areas where the landslide kind of wiped out the trail, and we had to come through some narrow paths that just dropped. So it looks like we're going to continue with this. It said next 15 minutes, but the way we're hiking, everything that it says for 15, we have to double it. I have to double it because I'm not 20 years old and I'm not a Nepalian. Namaste. Namaste. That there's Ghandruk we just came from. We went all the way down to the river and then we had to hike up and we just took this bridge here. We're coming into Ghandruk right now, so. You guys, we got Victor from Holland here.
Yep.
And look what he's trekking in.
The oldest boots you can sort of find.
All right, snack time now. Since we can't have beef here in Nepal, my fiance Fiona went to South Africa and got us some kudu bultung. This is going to be our snack of the day. Never had it. We'll see how it tastes. Victor, have you tried it before?
I've never had kudu before.
It's going to be our first.
And what is your fiance's name so you don't get in trouble?
Fiona.
So we're going to give it a try.
And I've never even had jerky.
Really?
Never had jerky?
No. It's not really a thing in Holland, no.
You guys are missing out.
It's
big in the United States.
It is, yeah, I've heard. Like I heard in movies.
Delicious. Yeah, so then you just ordered your about to do it and then you got that?
It was like cool to open your phone with your finger, but then a lot of people were like, oh, wait, this is your but now I bet it's every phone and you're just
Well, check this.
That's the trucking system in Nepal. That's how they get the supplies up here. We're by Juneau, and if you hike down towards the river, there's hot pools here. There's supposed to be 3 of them here at different temperature levels. So we're gonna jump in there and relax. But we're staying at Juneau tonight. We're changing our plans. We're not heading up to the base camp. We're gonna do a loop and go to Poon Hill, which is supposed to be the most spectacular view of the trip.
Invited me and Dad.
That's probably around. Yeah, have people like invited you to stay at their home too?
Yeah, they have.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Hi, namaste.
Namaste.
Right of Nepal.
Namaste. Over there is a shower. The water coming out. You got to take a shower. It's hot water. This is the first time I had hot showers right down those pipes. This is a hot spring that comes in here, and it's like a sauna in here. It's really nice to loosen up the muscles. Starting to rain a little bit. First time it rained. Why was it raining when I was hiking? I wish it was raining when I was hiking because I was overheating.
Right.
I love hiking in the rain. You like hiking in the rain?
I do. I love it.
Do you?
Love the silky shoes.
Depends where I am. Yeah. Westerner. We just got back from the hot spring, took a shower, and now we're eating. It's raining now. It's raining pretty hard, and we're hungry, man. We're eating like a beast here. Oh. But anyways, you can see Victor from Holland stayed with us. He's going to spend the night with us. And that's our room right over here. Yeah, it's morning time. It's about a little after 6 in the morning. Victor and Zach are still sleeping. Now Victor is a hiker we met yesterday, and he's heading up to the base camp, and he had only 500 rupees a day, which to buy food and supplies, which is not enough. So we told him to stay here with us. We'll feed him, get him a lot of food, get him going so he can make it to base camp, since we're not going to go to base camp because we just don't have enough days left to do it, because we got to get back and catch a flight. It's in my body, it's really intense hiking here, which is great, but it's really hard on my body, and it takes a while for me to recover. And that's why not being up here with a hammock for me, I recover so quickly. It just conforms to my body, and I rejuvenate in the morning. I'm ready to go. Here you think, you know, you got these like hotels here up in the mountains, and you got beds to sleep in, and I miss my hammock. My body is sore, stiff, and if I had a hammock, I wouldn't have that problem. I know I wouldn't have that problem. So it's not thinking having these luxuries, it's you're better off, but really it isn't. For me it isn't. But it is a beautiful place. This is probably the nicest place that we stayed at, that I've seen up here in the Annapurna. Namaste. Well guys, we're ready to head out. It's late morning. Usually we get up early, but we had such a great time talking with Victor here and had a good breakfast. Victor now is heading up north towards base camp, which is going to be pretty tough. But we're heading south, and we're going to head east towards Poon Hill. We don't know where we're going to be today, and I don't know if you know where. We're just going to go when we get tired, and then
Till legs takes us, then we stop.
But one thing I want to say about Victor, it was really cool that he told us, is along the way, he's been doing this year journey, 6 months into it. He just walked out his door and went through Europe, and he's over here, and he's got another 6 months. But as he goes along, he picks up souvenirs for his family, and he's been carrying them his whole trip. So the whole year until the end, he picks up souvenirs and carries it with him. And I think that's pretty cool and very honorable to do something like that.
Thank you.
So
one of the souvenirs is even a rock. Carrying
big old rock.
Big old rock.
Big old rock. So Victor, it was wonderful meeting you. We had a great time, and just we had a short trip up here, went down to the hot springs and meeting Victor. This is probably one of my favorite times on this trip so far.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just a great time.
Yeah, yesterday we started with the view of Annapurna. Couldn't ask for anything better. And then as we were trekking up, met Victor on the trail, just talked, and then yeah, went to the hot springs. Perfect day.
Stayed here, and we thought, well, let's just stay here and talk. And yeah, it was great. We shared a room, and yeah, beautiful place here.
You remember the Namaste Hotel when you're up in Janu? Janu, yeah. Namaste Hotel. Beautiful, beautiful. Family run for 35 years.
So we're on our way. See you guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you again. Have a nice day.
Boy, this is one of the most level trails that we've been on. No rocks, it's a nice path. You know, stairs here and there, but it follows this ridge here. But we're heading to Ghandruk, and we're going to see what's in there. But so far, this has been sweet, this trail here. Been really nice hiking on this. Nice to have a flat trail to hike on. But we're heading that way. The only thing they didn't recommend going on here because of the flooding when it rains, and you can see right there, it's eroding. So we had to take our time getting through there. There's other places there where the erosion is. The water coming eroding the trail, it gets a little bit hairy. There was one spot, there was a rock going down, and that's where the water comes off the hill. If the water was coming off the hill and we walked through, you slipped, it would have took you right thousands of feet down. So we got to be careful, but it is nice going here. Level trail pretty much, no rocks, nice path. Everywhere you go here in Annapurna, you see the silver rocks. I mean, just silver. How do I say it? Shiny silver. And I don't know if it's zinc, but if you know, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what kind of mineral that is, but I'm sure it's zinc. There's some kids down there fishing for trout with a cane pole. It brings back memories as a kid. I used to use a cane pole. So it tells how old school I am. You ever use a cane pole?
3 times, I believe.
In China?
No. Oh yeah, in China. It wasn't necessarily a cane, it's plastic, but same idea. Caught goldfish.
Goldfish.
Really?
Did you eat them?
You can do that in the middle of Beijing. At Goldfish Pond, you get a little cane pole with a little bobber and hook, and you can keep them if you catch them.
Interesting. You can see up on that ledge over on the other side, right in the middle of the mountain is a little tarp or a shack with an orange tarp. I don't know how he got up there or how he gets down or what he's doing up there, but if you want a secluded life, I don't think you can get more secluded than that.
This is Ghandruk?
Yep.
Yeah, Pokhara.
Stairs and more stairs. When does it end? Ooh, I am wiped. I open right here is Main Street. Yes. Main Street. Or is that Main Street? We're here in Ghandruk. We came down this way around that mountain ledge and then followed that road all the way up here. That road took forever, just zigzagged through the mountain there and then came around and wrapped up here, and we're pretty high up in the mountains here. We stayed 2 days ago over there in Ghandruk, and then Toka is there. And we came over those mountains. You can see the clouds coming in and it's starting to get cool in here. I'm thinking about putting on my wind jacket. And that's our room right there. It's nice to have a shower and a toilet because we were just sweating, just drenched with sweat. You can see we got our clothes hung up. So I take my clothes in the shower and I rinse them out really good, try to get all the salt off and the sweat. And then we hang them up here, so we got a nice place to hang our clothes. But I was just drenched with sweat, and you know, my legs are really tired trying to recover from all the climbing we're doing. It's all up. It's either up and down, but today on that mountainside it wasn't so bad. It was really nice. But on the road it's interesting because of the landslide. The road was just demolished from different landslides, so that was kind of cool. We seen down below they got a cat with a bucket on it. It's ready to go, but they're not going to fix this until after the rainy season. So they do get some transportation up here. It takes a couple hours to get up here, but they do have transportation. But to get bottled water and stuff like that, you won't get it up here during the off season. We could see clouds on the other side of the valley there. This huge cloud just came in, and you can see the whole town is engulfed in this cloud. We got our stuff drying up just above us, and so much for drying our clothes out. But you can see the culture